What's up my fellow Woodrows, it's your old pal Woodrow here. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to my very first episode of the Woodrow's Chatter. A brand new live series where basically during one a week on a Friday, I basically talk about what's going on this week with me, video games or real life stuff, and that's basically about it. However, the first episode is kind of a big crucial one because it's always like, what is everyone's opinions about the series and like, do you guys like it? So if any of you guys are watching this later or you're watching this after the stream's finished, please comment below and honestly just tell me what to improve on it, because I have a lot of things to talk about and I want to try to do this in like 10 to maybe 15 minutes and like an episode and all that on a Friday. So that's about it. So guys, let's get into this, and I think probably the first thing I want to talk about is actually what happened on Monday evening with the Manchester bombing. And I found out this on Tuesday morning when my parents told me that something actually bad happened in Manchester with the actual bombing stuff and all that. And honestly, when I found out about this, I had to look on the internet straight away, because if you guys don't know, Manchester is one of those places that it's actually really one of those nicest places to visit. After with the Manchester bombing, I don't know now, honestly. But the thing that I have to talk about is, why did they do it? Well, the backstory with this was basically, Ariana Grande, who is one of the best like singers in America, and I actually love her voice, you know, for what she does. And she actually appeared in Victorious, which I was kind of watching like 10, maybe 15 minutes ago. I still love her to bits. Her music is brilliant, and I do love her to bits. However, at the Manchester Arena in Manchester and all that, she played her final song, like I don't think it's called Dangerous Woman or One Last Time, one of them two. And literally 10 seconds later, after the actual concert finish, everyone in that arena had heard like an explosion. It basically was like 10 seconds, boom. And literally for me, literally for them, I'm thinking, oh my god, what the hell's that? And literally everyone in that arena started running out of the building, and literally it was just so crazy. And me like watching it over the last couple of days and looking at every single footage, every single thing that's been happened, I honestly feel, my honest feelings is, I feel disgusted, I feel a bit terrified, and also feel a little bit confused about why did a bomber decide to kill himself to make this happen, like honestly. And I have nothing to say, but honestly I feel pissed off, like why are they doing this? And this is everyone's opinion, and I know everyone who's going to be watching this has their opinions on this Manchester bombing, and it's just isn't right. Like we had over like 20 people killed in the accident and over 50 people injured. And it's just so stupid for one person to ruin like these kids' lives and other people as well in the actual thing as well. I'm one of them. I was like, this is just not fair. But honestly, I'm still like kind of speechless about this still. This happened on Monday evening, but I watched it Tuesday, and I'm still speechless to it now. But honestly, I hope you guys understand about what's going on with this actual terror alert, and basically what's going on. And some people might understand it, some might not. If you're watching this a little bit later, just tell me some more questions, and I'll just like talk about it, because I feel like I don't want to talk anymore about this actual terror incident and all that. And yeah, that's mainly about it. And I just feel a bit disgusted and upset about it. But you can't get any through about it. And that is about it for the terrorist attack. That's probably the first thing I wanted to talk about. Excuse me a second. It's so hot in here, I had to drink water. Ugh. Right, that's the one thing out of the way. Now let's get into this week with me and about some of the stuff I've been doing, or just stuff I've been seeing lately. So, first thing I want to talk about is Injustice 2. I absolutely enjoyed this game. There's a lot of reasons why you gotta make a fighting game that makes sense but also plays really well. And Injustice 2 does that in every single thing. It delivers in a great fighting game. And this is the guys that made Mortal Kombat. And I love Mortal Kombat on the 360, and I love Mortal Kombat X on the Xbox One. But with Injustice 2, I have to say this. This is probably one of my favourite fighting games of this generation. Like, I've been saying it a few times, but now I have to say it. I absolutely love this game. The campaign was brilliant. Short, but brilliant. If you finish this game in about 4 hours, that's where I was. If you have played fighting games before, that's basically about it for the campaign. The multiplayer, brilliant. Did a few things here and there. You know, played some online matches, watching people playing it because of the lobby mode and all that. The multiverse, which was kind of a big surprise. I didn't know what that was. I thought to myself, oh, I'm not going to enjoy this. It's basically like a story mode, but you only have it's basically a multiverse of a story. And basically, every single time you fight these DC like heroes or villains, their costumes changes. For example, Batman had I saw one which had Batman which had a blue helmet and a blue chest and all that, and a black trousers, black torsos or anything like that. It's pretty cool nonetheless. But I do have to say about this, the customizations in this game are brilliant. I have never explained a game that had some really cool customizations than Injustice 2. There's so much to do with the customizations. You can do loadouts to the game. You can do just a whole variety of stuff. And you know what? If you guys are concerned about the Injustice games and you're probably thinking about the first one, is the first one good? I enjoyed the first one, but the second one is freaking amazing. And you know what? I paid 60 quid for this game. I think like 50 is worth it for you if you're a massive fighting fan. And I have to say this game is probably one of your must-buys if you're a fighting fan. And I know this time next week, it is Tekken 7. And I can't freaking wait for that game. And I'm a massive Tekken fan. I've been playing Tekken since I was a kid. I played like Tekken 3. That was my first Tekken game I played, and I really enjoyed it. But this is Woodrow's chair. I have to go along with some other stuff. Injustice 2 are highly recommendations. Tekken I'm excited for no matter what happens. The next thing I want to talk about is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I actually talked about this, I think on Monday, and I talked about its delay and how I felt about it, but I'm just honestly saying that this is just a quick one about Red Dead 2 and all that. It's what, Rockstar wants. If they're thinking it's not ready, it's not ready. And I respect them no matter what's happening anyway. Because here's the thing, you don't want to rush a game where it's like it's 50% complete. Think GTA 5 for example. The online side, it was supposed to come out, it came out on a day, I think it was like 17th of October. But it was 50-50. It was working and it wasn't working. And there was like multiple updates to get it working. Same thing with Halo Master Chief Collection. The multiplayer was awful because of the actual connecting to players. It's perfect now. It still looks good. It still looks brilliant. I haven't played much of it lately. But that's about it. And do you know what? I hope this game, Red Dead Redemption 2, is going to be like one of the best games out there in 2018. And I hope sooner than later it'll be really good. Now I've got two more things to talk about, and I'm done after that. First of all, Far Cry 5. It showed its first actual trailer today, and I have to say something. I'm kind of interested. I actually am, because if you guys don't know, if I can get these games off my shelves, I actually do enjoy Far Cry. Far Cry 4, I actually really enjoyed this game. I still need to finish this game off, including Far Cry Primal, which I barely even touched. Yeah, it's a weird thing. I barely even touched Far Cry Primal, but I really like these types of games. But Far Cry Primal is coming now in 2018, I think it's February 2018, like 27th, which is kind of like a respectful time and a date for the actual Far Cry games, because I think if it comes out in 2017, it's going to be a lot of hectic stuff. But honestly, for myself, I need to see some gameplay of that game, and then after that, I'll make my decision afterwards. Finally, a rumour that actually came out for one of my favourite series since I was a kid. Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm a massive Sonic fanboy and I love the games to bits. there's a few things I haven't told you guys about, some of the things I'm nervous about, and what things here and there. But if you guys don't know, there are 2 Sonic games coming out, hopefully this year: Sonic Mania and Sonic Forces. Sonic Mania is basically going back to like Sonic the Hedgehog's roots, and it looks freaking amazing. And Sonic Forces is like one of those like Sonic the Hedgehog 4 types of games, and some like Sonic Colors and a few others here and there. Now, Sonic Forces, I haven't got anything much of it because literally there's nothing out except for it says it's coming out holiday, and the trailer looks pretty cool nonetheless. But the one thing that I'm kind of surprised about is Sonic Mania. Today I actually found out there's going to be a release date. I think it was like 15th of August, which that was a released leaked, which is kind of surprising. But for me, I don't know if it's going to be that's an official date or it's just an official date for something else. But honestly, I'm excited for Sonic Mania. Like, I'm really hyped for this game because I missed the old Sonic classics. Like, you know, I played all of them. They are brilliant. Sonic 2 will still always be my favourite. And you know what, guys? That's about it. Like, I can't talk anymore about Sonic Mania because I want to see some more gameplay trailer, and then I'll talk about it a little bit later. So, guys, that's mainly about it. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of the Woodrow's Chatter. And you know what? If you guys like this, smack this freaking like button and also comment below on some changes. So, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. All of my social media links are in the description down below. Any comments and feedback, so you guys know what to do. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. So there, peeps. Bye-bye.